Hello friends, this is Cold Run, back with Mass Effect. We are here back on, we just cleared out, well, back on the ship in the engineering, what engineering bay is it? Just engineering. We're in engineering, and we just talked to Tally, we just finished up clearing the geth out of the Armstrong cluster. And I noticed at the end of the last session, these two things that I missed, or maybe this one thing? I guess this one thing. I thought that was highlighted, but no, it wasn't. Aw, that's super cool. Look at that. Anyway, let's take a look at this before we look at the other Uncharted worlds. Ships and vehicles, drive charge. As positive or negative electric current is passed through an FTL drive core, it acquires a static electrical charge. Drives can be operated at an average of 50 hours before they can reach charge saturation. So this is like... Is this the sort of, I mean, is this like a giant version of like scuffing your feet on the floor and eventually needing to zap someone before your hair goes all like, makes you look like a razor head? Maybe. Probably not. This change is proportional to the magnitude of mass reduction. A heavier or faster ship reaches saturation more quickly. A heavier ship or a faster ship. Okay. If the charge is allowed to build, the core will discharge into the hull of a ship. All ungrounded crew members are fried to a crisp, that's not good. All electronic systems are burned out, that's also not good. And medical bulkheads may be melted and fused together, continuing the streak of things that are not good. The safest way to discharge a core is to land on a planet and establish a connection to the ground, like a lightning rod. Larger vessels like dreadnoughts cannot land and must discharge into a planetary magnetic field. I wonder if that impacts the planet itself, or if it's just, I don't know, or if it's just like a drop of water into the ocean. The ship passes the charge from the drive core to the exterior armored hull, and then dives into the magnetic field, which I guess sucks out the, which I guess is connected in some way to the hull passing through it. As the hull discharges, sheets of lightning jump away into the field, creating beautiful auroral displays on the planet. Oh, that looks super cool. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily damage the planet, but it does show. Okay. The ship must retract its sensors and weapons while dumping charge to prevent damage, leaving it blind and helpless. Discharging at a moon with a weak magnetic field can take days. Discharging into the powerful field of a gas giant may require less than an hour. Deep space facilities such as the Citadel often have special discharge facilities for visiting ships. Now, here's a question. Is this all science fiction at this point? Like, not the way that Element Zero is, but like, are there currently any vessels that have to worry about this, that have to worry about discharging static, or is this just like imagining if ships went faster than light, this might be an issue? My guess is the latter. Okay, let's go and check out more Uncharted systems. Let's go to a new system, or a new cluster. Here we are.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system.
Thank God you sent for me.
We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
I am quite something. So we're going to leave this, and this, and this. So where are we going to look, though? Nope, that looks like it. There's main story stuff. That's scary. So let's not do that. Let's check out Kepler Verge. Ooh. Holy shit, this is really pretty. Is that something on the... Oh no, it's just, I was looking at the thing to the due left of where my the circle is. I thought that might be a thing. Maybe it is, but it's nothing I can access just yet, if it is. Alright, let's go to the Newton system in the Kepler Verge. I know that Kepler is... Well, I know that Max Kepler is a player for the Minnesota Twins, but I think Kepler is also like, was a scientist, and Newton is a scientist, so I'm guessing this will be like a scientist named cluster. See how smart I am.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found a connection between the scientists and you.
Oh shit, were they studying the...
They all worked on a classified project several years ago, on a cruise.
That's not what I was expecting. I was going to ask if it was related to, if they were all studying the, I can't remember the name of it now, like that, the beacon, that Prothean beacon that turned me into the cradle or whatever. But it sounds like no, this is something else. This is related to a cruise, okay? It must be a coincidence. Yeah, that doesn't sound likely.
A coups. I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
Probably not.
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know.
Oh,
There was
thanks for
one of
letting
the
me know.
scientists on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th fleet out.
Okay, let's go find Batman. We'll Seismos land. Let's just... There's no asteroid belt, so I'm not gonna... I assume that asteroid belts are the indication that I should find something secret, or that I can. Also, by the way, correct me if I'm wrong, I assume that not every asteroid belt is hiding a secret something. Is that true, or is every single asteroid belt hiding something I could discover by, like, mousing over it? Alright, Seismos. Does this have rings? It does. Neat. Seismos is an ice dwarf world. Its surface composed almost entirely of frozen water. Normally a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion on the system's charts, but Seismos' unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. Yeah, no shit. The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact, which left a large trench and threw a great deal of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are a temporary feature that will completely decay in a matter of a few thousand years, which is like, I guess, nothing in space terms. Wait, even, what's the temperature? Minus 188. That doesn't sound that low for a planet that's that far away from the star. I guess we don't know how far away from the star it is exactly. Or, I mean, it says, but I don't have a good sense of it. Alright, what else? It's only 3 planets in the system, 4 planets in the system. Junkro next. Junkro is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its upper atmosphere. Like Uranus in the Sol system, it is tipped on its side, its north pole facing the star Newton. Oh, I didn't know Uranus was like that. Gas deposit survey, we got some hydrogen. Clencury. Clencury is a rock and ice planet with an atmosphere composed of chlorine and argon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Clencury is famously claimed by the eccentric Volus billionaire Kumun Shoal. Oh god, this is going to be friggin' like angry potato Elon Musk, isn't it? He claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Clencury the lost crypts of beings of light. These entities were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect organic life from synthetic machine devils, which sound like reapers. Shoal has been excavating on Clencury's toxic surface for 2 decades at great expense. No government has valued the world enough to evict a small army of mercenaries. Yeah, minus 19. So this must be a really small star. Or a cool star. Alright, Matriarch's writings. Scans of the planet Clencury revealed the cockpit of a Volus trading vessel. There were no signs of the rest of the ship, but the salvage team discovered one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings in the ship's systems. Okay. And then we must be landing on Ontarom. Yeah. And Ontarom closest is 58 Celsius. That's a balmy 58. And by balmy, I mean like brutally, ridiculously hot. But I guess, you know, if you have the right spacesuits, it's livable. I don't know. Though Ontarom's surface is uncomfortably hot, its nitrogen oxygen atmosphere and abundant shallow seas make it an ideal candidate for habitation by most known species. Unfortunately, the orbit of the moon Thonol has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Its proximity is beginning to have tidal effects, and its dynamo-like revolution through Ontarom's magnetic field is generating increasingly powerful electrical storms. Can it be increasing powerful electrical storms? Like generating more and more powerful electrical storms? Like they're all the same strength, but there's just more of them? It feels like it should be increasingly. Because it would say in generating... Or it would say is increasingly generating powerful electrical storms. Yeah, so I think this is just a typo. While some have suggested emplacement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon and correct its orbit, the scale of such a project, tens of thousands of drives costing enough to bankrupt the governments of all the Citadel races, make it a pipe dream. A multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity of Ontarom's vibrant young biosphere. Exogeny Corp and the Haven Genomics represent the Alliance's share of the effort. Okay, so this is, again, in the long term, short-lived. But let's go see what's up. My cat's staring at me from the door. Hello, friend. He's just looking and looking. Let's go down with, let's bring Caden, not Caden. Let's bring... Let's bring Garrus and let's bring Liara. Watch me regret not bringing Tally. Very possible. But I can always just get her. It's not that tough. It just takes time, but it's time that you won't... It's not like I can just cut it out. Yeah, this got some vegetation, got some... relatively Earth-like, aside from the giant planet over there, but, blue skies, cloudy, probably electrical storms. A close-by star. Let's see what we got. Liara. Alright, so you're full on electronics, which is nice. You're full on throw. Let's give you singularity. I like someone else having singularity. And you know what? Let's give you the last one in the sorry scientist. Alright, so what's this? Dead scientists. Years ago, a group of Alliance scientists conducted a secret project on Akuz, a planet where your entire unit was wiped out. Were they harvesting? Was it something like to make bigger and badder thresher maws? Because that would suck. Someone's killing those scientists. The only project member still alive is located in the Newton system of the Kepler Verge. Here's my initial guess. With nothing to go on. This is purely just wouldn't it be cool if imagination. My guess is that the person tracking them down is someone from my squad who survived. That I thought was dead, but they survived, and now they're taking vengeance on scientists who somehow contributed to the deaths of my squad mates. That's my initial guess, with zero grounding for that. Beyond it would be a cool story. Where are we? Here. Okay, so I'll start my exploration of the planet and see when I discover anything interesting. So I just got some gold. Normally I wouldn't comment on this, but I just noticed I got an unusually large amount of gil for credits for getting it. That surprised me. I would have expected that, in a more advanced society, that gold would have relatively little value, just because it's not useful for stuff. But I don't think it's useful for stuff. It's not useful in construction But I guess just because, it's artificially priced now. People want it because it's gold, not because it's used for stuff, and so maybe that's the same in the future. And I'm just guessing that it's not used for stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I assume it's not nearly as useful as most things, and that its value mostly comes because it looks pretty. Oh, speaking of looking pretty, check out this electrical storms. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so we're approaching the... I swept down, I found the gold thing, I swept up north again because I wanted to come last to the underground facility. And we're approaching a thing. What is it? Buggies! Oh, so cute. Please let me adopt one of these. Hello, Snuggle baby. Holy shit, I didn't expect... Oh, okay, let's preserve some biodiversity here. That was unexpected. I had to do that. I had to. It was required by law. Look at the roots under this thing. What is this? This looks kind of like those things that looks like it has a shell. I thought this was ore, but it looks like it has a shell and tentacles and stuff. Turian corpse. I thought I thought that it was possible, at least, that if I killed those little harmless, innocent, endangered species, that like the mom would come out and try to eat us, and we could kill it and get loot. It's actually heartless as hell now that I say it out loud like that. Turian corpse. It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with the Balstra Outpost insignia on the cover. Okay. Neat. And actually, I'm seeing that we also got 5,500 credits for that, as well as the gold. So maybe there's nothing special about the reward you get from gold. Maybe I'm just on this planet, you get all the same rewards, or at this level, or something like that. That's my guess. So we're approaching the next main marker here, which is this debris. And I see enemies on the horizon, but let's check out the debris first. Crashed probe. Oh, okay. We got some stuff. Oh, and I haven't upgraded Liara's weapons or gear in a little bit. You're a pistol user. You got the Stiletto 4, that's better than the Raikou 4. What about your... Okay, you got armor-piercing rounds. I'm going to guess that because we just finished a synthetic area, and the hostiles we're about to face off against, it sounds like if they're killing scientists that they have more motivations beyond the Geth. So I'm going to equip myself for... what a proton? Let's just do polonium. You got the sniper rifle. Currently you have tungsten. I want to switch you off tungsten. Let's go to... I don't know how much... I don't think they're going to be beasts, which are the main things I think that I'd be... So I think proton rounds are fine. But let's go with shredder rounds. I'm taking a gamble on that. If I upgrade these? No, those are fine. Oh, high explosive 4, fine. And what about you? Pistol. Stiletto 4, let's give you... Again, switch off tungsten rounds and switch to the more neutral polonium rounds. Alright, let's see what awaits us. My guess is, again, humanoids that are not Geth. Non-Geth is my main guess. Can't see what those are. So whatever it was bypassed the shields. Interesting. That's kind of dangerous. Mercenary. So I was kind of right on that front, at least. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm still set up for that destination over there. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. We got some... Ooh, a new sniper rifle. And we got some... We got a possible new armor for you. Thermal Armor 5 is just flat out better than Guardian 4, or Guardian 3. Yeah, let's do it. So... Medium Turian we can't use, but we don't have a Turian that character that can use medium armor. Wait, is this is my only Turian character? Could I? Oh no, could I have? Oh no, I could have played a Turian myself. Okay, I forgot. I was thinking that I only could have played a human for a second. I don't think that's the case. Is it the case? I honestly don't remember. Could I have played a Turian? I don't think so. So then what's medium Turian armor doing? I'm gonna leave that just because I don't understand it just yet. Also there was, and I feel really silly for forgetting that. Sniper rifle. So worse damage, worse accuracy, better heat sink. Let's dump that. Okay, so we can get in there, but let's go... I'll be back here in just a sec. Let me just go grab that, grab the stuff. Grab the minerals. Ooh, we leveled up some palladium. We discovered some palladium, we leveled up. Let's put some points in. Master Barrier is tempting. Boy, that's tempting as heck. It's so tempting I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get Master Barrier. What's this? What's Master Warp? So Singularity... What does Singularity do? Singularity... Advanced Singularity. It really makes it look like the description here makes it really look like Singularity doesn't do any damage. Creates a vortex at its impact point that draws objects toward it for 4 seconds. Warp even says that it inflicts damage to the second, so to the target per second. So does Singularity not do that? Is Singularity just for manipulation? In either case, let's go up to Master Barrier. Liara. Let's give you... Let's finish off Asari Scientist for now. And give you an extra in Warp. Garrus. Let's keep buffing up Damping. No, let's not keep buffing up Damping. We already have a couple of electronics characters. Do I really need another one? What's assault training again? Weapon damage and melee damage. He's going to be a sniper. I don't really care about that. I get the sense these are all pretty small upgrades. Let's... I don't know. First aid, sure. Okay, down we go into the underground bunker. Science station. Okay, so this is the 2-room at the end setup. Nothing here. It looks like we're safe. There's clearly going to be nothing attacking us. Tungsten round 7. Polonium round 6. Okay. Is this hinting? If this were Dark Souls, one of the things I love about Dark Souls is that the items you pick up are like specific to the area. Like if you see an item in Dark Souls or Bloodborne and Sekiro, that's less Sekiro. But if you see an item, no, it's still Sekiro. If you see like an item in Dark Souls that's a ring that protects you against toxic damage, it's a solid bet the boss you're about to face or the enemies you're about to face will do toxic. I don't know this is the same here. I guess this will be the test. If there are synthetics here, then that'll be the case. If there aren't, there aren't. Then it's not. Okay. Anything else here? A malfunctioning object. We got a rail extension and high explosive 6. What's the rail extension? No, that was armor. I wish I could just exit out of this. Ablative coating is damage protection. Rail extension. Was it not armor? I guess it wasn't armor. Oh, no, it was probably this. It was this. It was this thing. Rail extension. Rail extension. Maybe it wasn't this. No, it was. Okay. Increased damage, worst heat absorption. I don't think I want it on that. Let's give you... We'll keep you at... I think kinetic stabilizer's fine. Let me actually take that. Rail extension 4. Yeah, I'll go to rail extension 6. Anything else? No. Okay, let's go in. Yeah, there are the enemies. Again, this has got to be like humanoid mercenary types. Alright, first, barrier. Second, warp. Why can't I? Oh, I'm being like dampened or whatever, right? So third then is going to be singularity, not on Garrus. Oh, you just come right up and say hello, don't you? Peek. Okay, let's shield boost. You're actually... Oh, you regenerated quickly. I'm chasing you. You're trying to heal up. Not in my way. Alright, there's something back there. Mercenary sniper. Oh, get singularity. Okay.
Perimeter secured.
Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Anything to loot here? I didn't see anything. Oh, there we are. Locked crate. Easy decryption. Tornado 6 shotgun, human light armor, and Turian light armor. Perfect. Wait, what's... Oh, God. I saw this. My screen was set up like this. And so I thought there was just a giant enemy on the mini-map. Like that was this giant danger zone. Like the ceiling was about to attack me or something. Wow, Striker 7. Okay, let's take another second and look. Boy, that sucks. Boy, that sucks. Screw the Striker 7. Wow, that looks bad. And the Edge 5 is also bad. What was I looking at then that looked good? We can safely get rid of the weaker version of the Tsunami. Oh, right, armor upgrades. Yeah, this is way better. Duelist 7 is way better than Scorpion 4. Can I not use... Oh, I see. No, never mind. I was looking at the heavy armor. Duelist 6 is better shields, worse tech biotic, worse damage protection. Let's not switch to that. Let's not switch to that. You can switch to it, though. And I'm fine. Ooh, that armor looks cool, too. I'm fine keeping heavy shields. I think that's, yeah, just in general good. Okay. And so that we can get rid of. And you can now use the Survivor 6, which is just better. Okay, let's check out the back rooms. Oh, medical kit. I'm glad I was looking around here. Which of my squad that I'm currently using has description? Yeah, you, Garrus. Okay. So, I'll come back here with Tali. Note to self, always bring Tali. Stingers, okay. Got some Krogan armor, all good. Okay. So that's locked to us. Only one way here. Interesting that they even show up the closed areas on these maps. It feels like it makes it feel more similar than it needs to be.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman!
I doubt it.
Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
I was right. Okay.
Toombs? But you were on a cruise. I saw the Thresher mob pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this. This man is delusional.
Boy, am I not the right person
See,
to say to that.
They
say
were
that
running
too.
tests on the Thresher moths. They let those things hit us just to watch and study.
I fucking knew it.
I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
Holy shit.
Toombs, I didn't see anybody. If I'd seen you, I would have come back for you, I swear.
I think he
You can't
believes.
believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Commander Shepard was at a cruise. She knows the truth.
This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't have high enough charm to do this as injustice, but I put all the charm points I could into it. Oh, well. That's disappointing. I guess, because you could have come here at any time. I guess this is just something you were... That feels bad, though. That feels really bad. Like, if I put all my points into charm and I come across it, I should be able to use all the charm options. If the game isn't being linear, It should scale its it should scale its dialogue options to whatever I've opened up so far. That feels like a bad game design. Boy, I usually avoid the renegade options almost entirely. I'm tempted on this case. Let's make this public.
I can arrest him. He'll answer for his crimes in court.
Weren't you listening? He was part of a secret organization.
Actually, that's a fair point.
I don't know what Cerberus is, but they'll never let their operation become public.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the only way. Are you helping me, or are you killing me?
I'm really glad in this specific case that there's an option to let him die without going renegade. I'm going to go with this middle option. Go ahead.
If what you're saying is true, then pull that trigger. I won't stop you.
Mr. Toombs, please! We had no choice!
I avenged them, Shepard. Our unit can finally rest in peace. I can finally let go.
I mean...
The vids say that you were the sole survivor of what happened at Akuz. Who am I to argue?
Help expose the truth, dude. No! Holy fuck. I was not expecting that. Jesus. Toombs' corpse slumps to the floor, his face pinched with rage. Just a few minutes ago appears peaceful. He resolved the situation in his own way. You salute the corporal's body. He deserves that at least in turn to leave. You're just leaving him here? Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm surprised it immediately took us out of the bunker. Whew, holy shit. Okay. You allowed Toombs to kill the scientist who performed experiments on him after the massacre at Akuz. Toombs then took his own life. Okay. We're going to come back here in a second with Tally to decrypt the thing. For now, though, let's head back up to... Let's go get Tally back on the ship and probably check in. Whew. God, that came out of no... I mean, it didn't come out of nowhere, but that's not how I thought that was going to go down. I'm surprised we don't have a check-in call already from the 5th Fleet. Okay, let's go back down.
Message coming in.
Oh, never mind.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate both the Doctor and Toombs died, but I know you did your best under the circumstances. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. 5th Fleet out.
That's it? That can't be. That cannot be it. No fucking way. That's got to be just the tip of the iceberg about Cerberus. They dropped the name of a super-secret organization behind the Akuz massacre. Yeah, this is just the start. No way this is ending here. Okay, I'll see you back in the station. So I'm back here in the science station. I'm here to get two things. One is I wanted to check, the secure storage locker. Thanks to Tally, who's in my party now. Stinger 7, Firestorm 6, Sniper Eye, Hammer Eye. Okay. Let's give Tally... Or no, wait. I'm a pistol person. Is the Stinger 7 better than the Stiletto? Better accuracy, worse... the same damage, way worse heatsink. No, it's not worth it. It's better than what you have? No, it's not. I see. I could give points to Ashley, but I want to use. I want to put points into a character when I'm about to use them in combat, and I'm not going to use Ashley right now. I assume I'm not going to use Ashley right now. The other thing I want to check is to see if the body is still here. It's not. Monitor. I couldn't access this before. What's the point of that? Is it showing me anything new? Is this a map of the facility that we're in right now? I was kind of hoping there'd be a clue about Cerberus here, but I don't think there is. Huh. Just this monitor. Two rooms. Kind of a three-way choke point. I don't see the connection between what's on the monitor. Why are you showing me the monitor? Is this pure flavor? That would be unusual. Not that unusual, but a little bit unusual.
Ready.
Huh. Let me just check that other door and then I'll call it for here. Head back to the ship. Yeah, I got nothing. This is the monitor just decorative, or is it something that comes into play later, or it's like, so there's three options here. One, is it decorative, purely cosmetic? Two, and let me know if it is. Two, is it something that is like I'm really supposed to be understanding right now that I'm just misunderstanding or being a dunkus about? If so, definitely let me know. And three, is it something that might come into play later? In which case, let me know. It's not on option A or B, and but don't spoil what it actually is. Yeah, weird. Okay, I'll see you back on the ship. Okay, so that's going to be it for me for today. This was an interesting session. I'm going to try to remember to put a trigger warning for suicide at the end, or on the thing itself. There's a note to self on that. Yeah, and that's this system. That's the Kepler Verge cluster for now. I'm sure we'll be able to get access to other systems in here later, at least one other system in there. Next time, I don't know. Next time we'll find another place, maybe Gemini Sigma. Probably Gemini Sigma. That seems like the next closest one that I haven't explored that's not a main story one. So that's probably the next place we'll go. So, you know what, screw it. Let's just go travel there. No, because that'll start up. We might get a whole new quest line. So let's actually call it for here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.